What is going on, everybody? Papa Ray here in Papa Ray's Boom Boom Room. Today, I wanted to try something different. I went ahead and said, bump it. Let's not record. Let's just do audio. So today, I wanted to get into the fact that the 2020 NBA playoffs are about to start on Monday, and I'm super excited. The NBA did a great job on how it brought back sports. I love the bubble idea and everything up to camera angles, the testing, the facilities, how they made Disney their new home. And I'm super excited. Everybody stayed healthy. It was great to watch and see sports being played again. Just some super cool facts about the bubble. Stat-wise, man, Damian Lillard really caught fire in those last few games and really surged Portland into the playoffs. They had to win all the games. They had to win every game Portland played. Felt like a playoff atmosphere, because the fact of the matter was, if they didn't win, they wasn't going to get into the playoffs. And the fact that Dame Lillard dropped 51, then 61, and he was just going crazy, hitting big shots, coming up big for the Portland Trail Blazers. CJ McCollum was nice. Nurkic was nice. Carmelo played his role, and it was really great to see Portland get in there. And that Memphis-Portland playing game, it was so intense. Ja Morant, I think he had a career high in points. It was just great to see some action. The East really didn't have much of a play-in chance. The Magic had the 8th spot, and they were well ahead of the person behind them. But that was super exciting. Devin Booker, undefeated in the playoffs. And the Suns had to win every single game. And they did that. They got the job done. But, of course, with some restrictions, other teams had to lose, and the ball just didn't fall into their favor. Draymond Green got in trouble, said they need to get that man out of Phoenix, which is, I believe, is true. Devin Booker is, Kobe Jr. Was under Kobe's wing for a little bit, trained with Kobe, and has so much respect for Kobe, and tries to emulate his game after him. And the kid can ball. I think he's 23, 24 years old. And I just don't want to see him waste his years in Phoenix and get absolutely nothing out of it other than obviously all-star votes. But I feel like Devin Booker's way more than that. And who is this guy from the Pacers? TJ Warren. TJ Warren went crazy until Jimmy Butler locked him down. But TJ Warren was dropping career numbers, looking like Kobe, Jordan, LeBron mixture in there. That was a super surprise seeing TJ Warren ball out like that, because, Victor Oladipo was not playing. I believe he didn't play. He opted out at the beginning of the bubble. So seeing TJ Warren, the underdog hero for the Indiana Pacers, was insane. And another one, they're going to play in the first round, the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat is hot. They're hot. Jimmy Butler is killing it. Tyler Hero. And the other shooter, they're one of the best 3-point shooting teams in the league this year. I look for the Heat, if they play the way they have played. Bam Adebayo, if they play the way they've been playing, I could see them playing the Bucks and maybe slipping away and beating the Bucks. Right now, I believe the season series is 2-1 in favor of the Heat over the Bucks. So far, so the Bucks seem to have an issue playing a team like the Miami Heat. So y'all watch out for the Heat. They coming back. I don't know if it's LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh type stuff, but they are definitely a team to look out for. The Celtics, my Celtics, man, they were really pissing me at the beginning of the season. I think we started 2-2, looking real sloppy, looking real young, like the team that we are, super young. And then closer to maybe the final week and a half, 2 weeks of the bubble, we were really catching our groove, starting to blow teams out, even though there were teams, lower seeded teams. But just the fact that, we're starting to catch our momentum again. I don't see, the Celtics making it too deep. I feel like we should be the team in the conference finals, at least the conference finals. But we shall see how that team plays out and if they can bring it every single day and every single game and not be the, oh, well, they're still kind of young, so, they get a pass. No, Brad Stevens just got extended, and I'm looking for the Celtics to please, Lord Jesus, make some moves and get it going in this 2020 NBA playoffs. And of course, as you would figure, the top seeded teams like the Lakers and the Clippers, Bucks, Raptors, you would notice at the beginning, that Lakers Clippers game was super intense. But other than that, these teams really, managed minutes correctly and things like that. They already had locked up number 1, 2. So there was really no need in them to go intense. But we're going to see if that has some effect coming into the playoffs. Are these teams going to be rough the first few games? Because, of course, they had a good amount of bubble play time, but the intensity fell off really hard, and LeBron is always playoff LeBron in the playoffs. But is it going to be different now that the fact that, they had that time off, they came back, they went hard, but they weren't going hard like they usually do on a regular season. So let's see if these top seeded teams keep that same intensity going into the playoffs. In the first round, of course, you got the Lakers versus the Trailblazers. The Trailblazers are hot. A lot of people are talking about a super big upset. Trailblazers beating the Lakers. I can see it, but I just don't see it. I see the Lakers winning in 6. The big thing about the bubble, nobody really has home court advantage. So the fact of the matter, just like in the NFL this year, the Tennessee Titans were hot. And when they get hot, they can beat anybody, any given Sunday. The Trailblazers are hot right now, and this is why it's such a hot take. Can the Trailblazers with Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and Carmelo Anthony knock off the Lakers, a team that a lot of people believe are underrated? They don't perform at a high level every single night and can be inconsistent. Can that happen? I don't think so, but I see the Lakers winning in 6. But that'll be very interesting seeing Blazers-Lakers in a 7-game series. That take it to 7 games, that'd be insane. Then you got the 2 seed. You got the Clippers. You got the Mavs. I think the Clippers are just going to blow them out. It's going to be some really nice games. Luka Doncic is a great player, great young player. I see the Clippers sweeping the Mavs in 4 games. Then we got the Nuggets and the Jazz. Oh my God, the Nuggets and the Jazz. I see the Nuggets winning in 5, and then we got the Rockets and OKC. Chris Paul coming back to Houston. Not really, but Russell Westbrook playing against his former team. I see the Rockets winning in 5. Although OKC does have a really nice team coming into the future, loaded with draft picks. Chris Paul leading a very young squad. That's a team to look out for into the future. I believe the Rockets will win in 5. In the East, we got the Bucks and the Magic. The Bucks, I see them sweeping the Orlando Magic in 4. That's going to be super easy for them. Then we got the Raptors and the Nets. I see the Toronto Raptors beating the Brooklyn Nets in 5. And then we got the 76ers and the Boston Celtics. I was really not wanting to see this matchup. But now that Ben Simmons is gone, this is honestly a really easy matchup. Not to say Joel Embiid isn't a beast. But without Ben Simmons, I don't know. Ben Simmons can't shoot, but the man is an amazing playmaker and does a lot of other things to make that team better. Now with them just having Joel Embiid, I see the Celtics doing it easy in 5. Celtics in 5 against the 76ers. And then I got the Pacers and Miami. Of course, that TJ Warren, Jimmy Butler beef there It's going to be super nice to watch. And like I said, teams that are hot, stay hot. And even though Miami is ranked 5 and Pacers are 4, I see the Heat winning in 7 against the Indiana Pacers, if not earlier, honestly. With the amount of talent that the Miami Heat have, they can honestly make a low-key deep run. That will finish up the first round. Then you got the second round. Lakers-Rockets. Lakers-Rockets, I think I got the Lakers in 6. Could be 7, but I see Lakers in 6. I was hoping a lot more from Harden and Westbrook. I mean, they're great together, honestly. But we will see. I think I got the Lakers in 6. Then you got the Clippers Nuggets. Same thing. Clippers in 6. Nuggets have a very nice team. Jamal Murray. It's the boy is a baller. But I see the Clippers winning in 6, making it a battle for LA in the conference finals. In the East, Bucks Heat. My hot take, honestly, I see the Heat in 7. I'm going to say Bucks in 7. But I'm saying it right now. Don't be surprised to see the Miami Heat beat the Bucks in 7. Because right now they're leading 2-1 in that series. Come second round. I'm saying it here right now. I think the Miami Heat can beat the Milwaukee Bucks in 7. But for technical purposes, I'm going to say the Bucks in 7. Then we got the reigning champions, Toronto Raptors, versus the Boston Celtics. I think the Celtics could have the better matchup in this game. I see them, it's going to be tough. I see the Celtics winning in 7. Celtics in 7 against the Toronto Raptors. And for the conference finals, Lakers Clippers. Honestly, not that first game was so weird, and I don't know. We'll see, but I see the Lakers winning in 7, stretching it out. The Clippers are going to stretch it out. They're not going to go down easy, but I do see the Lakers in 7. There's a few things I don't like about the Clippers. There's a few things I don't like about every team. But I think the Lakers will pull it out in 7. And I say that series I expect y'all might not see, LeBron with 30 or 40, but you're going to see LeBron with, double-digit rebounds, double-digit assists. And that was the complaint about the first game. Oh, LeBron didn't really do much. He only scored not even 20. It's more at this point in LeBron's career, it's not. It is sure it's about dropping 30, 40, but the man is trying to get his teammates involved. And what I seen in that first Clippers Lakers game was a very, I don't know if you want to call it relaxed LeBron. I was honestly getting mad. I was like, yo, you stop giving the ball away. Make some plays. I get what he's trying to do. I'm hoping he doesn't play too conservatively. But we will see. I see Lakers in 7 against the Clippers. And then we got the Bucks Celtics. I think the Bucks are gonna win it in 6. I don't want to say that. I want to say Celtics in 6 or 7. I guess we'll see how these playoffs play off. Because if the Bucks lose in the previous round to the Heat, I see the Celtics beating the Heat. The Celtics can honestly beat the Bucks. I just feel like we lack that. We lack that killer instinct at times, and our center position is not as strong as I'd like it to be. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. I'm going to say Bucks in 6. And then we got the finals. Lakers, Bucks. Los Angeles, Milwaukee. I think it's going to be too easy for the Lakers. I feel like Giannis is going to be exhausted at that point from carrying that damn team. Chris Middleton, I feel is going to have glimpses like he always does, but he's never going to be that second guy that Giannis needs from the team to get them over the hump, So I honestly, Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. Lakers in 5. And I don't want to discredit, this is the coronavirus season. It doesn't really count. Listen, these players are playing. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy. These players are playing in a situation where they haven't gone home by the time the finals come in 3-4 months. They haven't seen their wife and kids, and it's gonna come down honestly to who is mentally stronger. You might have the talent physically as a team, but what team is mentally stronger and best prepared for situations like this? And I think it is the LeBron-led Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron is gonna be so mentally strong that it's gonna flow to his teammates. We haven't been home in 3 months. We haven't seen our kids in 3-4 months. But right now, this is what we're here to do. And I just don't. Giannis is a great leader, but I don't know. I think the team that is most mentally prepared will be the Los Angeles Lakers, and that might factor into the conference playoffs. Are the Boston Celtics more concentrated than the Bucks? Are the Heat more concentrated than the Bucks? It's gonna be a very interesting playoffs. I wish Kyrie and Kevin Durant were healthy enough to play in that Nets Toronto series, because that would switch the game up. That would be crazy, because then you see a Nets making a run for it. But at the moment, they're not playing. So that's what we have, folks. Lakers, Bucks. Lakers in 5. PapaReys, boom, boom, room. That's what I think. If you guys haven't already, go ahead and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm hopefully going to start making fantasy football videos, because it's looking like, there's no preseason, but it's looking like the season's going to happen. I hope so, because, man, I need some football. This time right now, I got some basketball. I might watch some soccer. But once football comes back, man, it's going to be great. College football, I don't know. They might have to nix that in the butt till probably the spring. But I guess we'll see. But I appreciate you guys for listening and watching me do, some video editing. I want to try something different, see how it goes. Just have some pictures up, edit some video, and just have my audio. So you guys let me know how you guys like that. I appreciate you guys. You guys go ahead and share my 2020 NBA playoff bubble predictions. Let me know who you think is going to be who and how many games. And y'all let me know, man. I am super down. Like I said, go ahead and follow me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay blessed.